Welcome back, everybody. Season 3, Episode 4, Wyoming Cowboys. It has been a minute since I've done some Wyoming. I'm 90 Gamer. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram. Oh, it's been a minute. I just trying to remind myself here of what's going on. I'm amazed I have 600 hours compared to my Vanderbilt having 450. Yeah, it's been a while because I've been super busy. Life gets the best of you, as many of you know. I have a full-time career, and I have a family, and we are busy. 2 active kids, and yeah, so it's been a while. Oh, it looks like I can advance this. So, I have a Vanderbilt dynasty going. I did kind of a theme of rising star coach. Again, using the Scooter Marquette name. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying it. I almost had to convince myself to do this instead of Vandy just because I've been enjoying it so much. So, just finished season 3. Year 2 was a struggle, 5-7. Year 3 just came out today. I'm not going to be a spoiler. Did a lot better, surprisingly better, and had some big games, had some big moments. And I'm pretty excited about the direction of that. But it was time for me to come back here. Get me some Wyoming Cowboy action. Ooh, I really like that guy. It's kind of doing a refresher here. See in the direction I want to go. Because like I said, it has been a minute. All I keep thinking is I need defense because that's exactly what my Vanderbilt team needs. So just a quick run through of our season stats. Matt Zollers, 22 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 2,700 yards. Desean Bishop, 913, 10 touchdowns. Adam Krieger, 482 and 6 touchdowns. Chris Durr having a monster year, 62 receptions, 874 yards, 8 touchdowns. DeBlanc, 31, 496, 6 touchdowns. Scafey, whatever I was saying his name was, 34, 483, and 3. And this tight end here, 33, 94, and 3. Both these guys are true freshmen. Defensively, starts as a tackle machine, 67 tackles. Oh, wow. I need to wake up. Brenton Williams here with 14 tackles for losses, 6 sacks, and after that, it's pretty blah. Bryant and Parks leading the way. Interceptions with 2 apiece. And we are 7-2, number 23. Getting started the year with a 1.1 over BYU. And we lost by 5 to Tennessee. Beat Northern Illinois. Beat UNLV. Beat Boise State. Lost to Nevada. Beat Hawaii. Beat New Mexico. Beat Colorado State. And we are going to end it with these 3 games here. That will be the end of our season. And then whatever happens postseason. So let's rock and roll. And I need to wake my butt up. Again, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, say hi. Tell me what's going on in your world as far as this goes. And again, I started doing this because I love it. I did it because I wanted to be part of part of the community. Here we go. Again, if you've watched any of my stuff, you know that I love running the ball. Somebody in the neighborhood must have just put out their bonfire. There we go. There we go.
And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
There we go.
He makes the stop at the
Love it.
43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He unleashes a long one. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big
thought I had him.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
Breaks into the open.
Nice stiff arm.
Finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now the play fake. Here comes the heat.
Shoot.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. A nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting the
I like having those guys to the wide side because if they don't cover the out, it's a quick out.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right.
Ooh, run.
And he
Yes.
makes a grab.
Nice.
Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Nice play.
Made the grab and then did the rest
Nice
himself,
play.
and they put points on the board.
My man, get him the ball. He will do the rest. Catches the football, walks into the end zone. Feed that man the rock.
All right, nice stop defense.
Wyoming
Let's see if
takes
we can
over
get a
the
shot
football
here.
and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Oh, he's got some space. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
They're blitzing a lot, so
They'll start this
see if
one
we
from
can
the
slow down
29
that
on
blitz
1st
at all.
down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads
That
to the
guy.
right.
Did not go where I thought he was going.
Threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They're within field goal
To
range.
say we're struggling with our passing game right now is an understatement.
Or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the Cowboys are on the move. They'll use the running game on
There we go.
1st and goal. And he rolls into the house.
I wanted to snap that ball before they moved around because they were in like that 3-3-5,
And this running back is so
and
dangerous down close to the end
8 of
zone.
them were
Wiggle, he's
in the
got
end zone.
great vision and burst, and he's
I wanted to
showing
snap
all
it
those
before anybody moved up.
right there.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. It's incomplete.
Glad he overthrew that because there was nothing there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top.
Oh man, that worked out. I thought that linebacker was going to go with the crossing guy. I expected the post to be more open.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Using his legs, Kruger. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Going for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be on a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to and instead of letting the defense dictate.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bishop. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Here's the handoff. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Bishop.
Nice little stutter step there.
3-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. He's
Might
now
watch
up to
that wheel route
66
there.
yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Wyoming. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That works.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
All right, let's just keep pounding that rock.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Rushes on him.
I thought that linebacker was going to come up on the crossing. He did.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Look at that.
Wide open downfield.
That was a beautiful ball. Just a beautiful ball. Short replay of this. Or not.
Has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Fires to the
Oh,
wideout.
come on.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back.
It's a nice run.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Come on, Krieger, get the ball.
Pushes for the goal
Oh,
line.
boy.
And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. After getting stuffed, what did they have for an answer here on?
Yeah, the boy.
Cowboys fired in from the red
That's
zone.
called. I knew it was going to be one-on-one.
They want to finish
Just
the
loft it
season
out there and
strong,
let the big boy
man,
go
they're doing
eat.
that here this week 11 performance.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route.
Just put it where only your guy can get it.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now.
Oh, man.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd
All right,
quarter.
so this
He
looks
is
like man-to-man.
absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job
Somebody
that
over
time,
there is about
defense,
to
but you know
blitz.
this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete downfield.
Maybe not, but that guy was wide open, so what the heck.
All the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Throws for the tight end.
There's nobody out
Target to
there.
the left. Touchdown, Wyoming. And they take
Love
it
it.
in for 6 more points.
Love it.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown.
Let's see if they can get something.
Kind of wanted to throw one and see if I can get a 98-yard touchdown, but
looking for a gap. It's Bishop.
instead I'm going to run it and lose the yard.
And they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And his offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. Right? They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Let's go to 2 minutes.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job for.
That's going to be holding in the end zone, isn't it? Yes, sir.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it
Cool.
out. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, good job. Kicked it straight out of bounds, too. I wasn't even really paying attention.
So the defense will accept the penalty and back up this offense.
"37 seconds.
Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. And they can't make the connection.
Quite expecting the ball placement to be right there.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver in the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
Leaves it with the running back. Sweet cut there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down and run.
Good enough.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they
Oh, man. I thought I was going to be running up the sideline.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield.
Love that play.
Smashes ahead.
When that play hits, it hits.
After another big gain, this aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Running behind that left side.
Man,
it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's a really nice run.
20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've
1,000
got the lead
yards.
in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Run in the red zone. It's Kruger.
There you go. Wow, that was some amazing blocking.
Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Ooh.
Wyoming has the football back, and here
I need
comes
to
the
take
offense.
Bishop out.
They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from
One
the
more
first
carry
down.
and he's done.
And the Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can hang on, and he'll
In
tell
that
you
spot,
he
still didn't
really
get it.
should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to
Yeah, I
take it
didn't
away.
go.
You know, these linebackers
I wanted to
have
take a
so
shot,
good at zone coverage of reading the
he covered
quarterback's
better than I
eyes.
did.
To get to the ball, you saw that linebacker do it.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Cowboys with the 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Oh, man.
Nice move to keep running. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
That was really fast to be holding there, guys. It seriously could be that bad.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
Not sure what I want to do here.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
On third and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking to take a shot.
Oh, we overthrew him bad.
Downfield and in. Great place to start for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. A strike downfield.
Oh, I ran into my own guy.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got explosive play for the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Steaming into the
That
backfield
didn't go
to make
well.
the stop, and he'll lose 4.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take
Got
it
him.
back down. Reels it in the end zone.
Good ball.
Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
All right, time to take all these guys out.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Rojas. Here's a heat. Quarterback gets the first down. They'll get
Surprised I got out of there.
48 after the 15-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Yeah.
The 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here we go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. The Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Oh, I did not read that right.
Could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air.
Wow, that was a terrible throw, but touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
56-9.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on
Still
its way
8
out.
minutes left.
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Gets it out quickly. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's Rojas. He's going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the ready. They're facing a third down. Here we go. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll take the deep shot. He's got
What a great throw. That safety moved over to the right to the boundary guy, leaving the middle seam wide open. Just let it fly. Let him go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense.
No, I just want to keep that clock running. I don't need to score.
The football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap.
Oh, he's got some space.
I snapped the ball sooner than I meant to.
They'll move the sticks for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give and tick, 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 tick. Good job.
See, he gets it. Tick, 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 tick,
He
tick,
gets
tick.
up to the 38-yard line. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Kruger. And he gets it to the
Way to fight for that,
44-yard
dude.
line. It'll be a first down.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
The Cowboys are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Rojas. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. On the run, it's Kruger.
Finally, that is the ball game.
As he gets them out to the 25-yard line. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that.
We should have some pretty crazy stats here.
Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game
three
plan
quarterbacks.
and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've
12
been
of
watching
34,
another
6 of
presentation
16.
of EA Sports College Football.
Not a math whiz, but that's 18 of 50. That's not a ton better. I mean, the 330 and the 436 and 7 touchdowns works. We had, over 600 yards of offense. $654. All right, home game against Air Force. And cool. So our stats definitely should have taken an increase. 27 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 3,100 yards. Over 1,000 yards for Bishop. Krieger's up over 500. Durr's over 1,000. Got 3 guys nearing or above 500, almost 600. Loving that. All right. Let's go hit game 2. We're gonna go white pants. Put them in all white.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. bunch formation for these receivers. The give out of the gun. That's 20. He's got space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26.
Offense backed up inside their own 10-yard line. You got to give yourself some space to work, so you dial up the run play, and your offensive line delivers. Huge.
There he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll find
Still got 7 yards
to
on
get
that.
it just short of midfield at the 49. All right, guys, let's chat a little Wyoming. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You've still got to deal, and you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing.
I just felt like we had more numbers over there, and we were right. I was right. See if we can take a shot here.
The Cowboys come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
Except that was more open right away.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Cowboys
Durr would have been open, by the way.
on this 2nd and short.
I just decided to take the hit.
It's
Take the...
He
Oh.
rolls all the
Take
way
the pass
down
right
to
away.
the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter, giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Okay.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Out of the gun, looking to throw.
Ooh, he caught that.
Touchdown.
Whew.
Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw.
Whew. I wasn't sure what was going to happen there.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work. He'll take a deep shot here. He bats it away. It falls incomplete. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming.
Let's get back
Every
to
team
some
needs
ground
those
pound
big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, it's so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
Looking to scramble. Can't find a man, and he'll
That was totally my
down
fault.
at the 40. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work.
All right, here we go.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll try the run. Big time play by the defense. He'll score.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Oh, not enough there.
It's going to be incomplete. Goal loose downfield.
And we did.
The 30 and still running.
Yes.
Wyoming. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. And the defense.
That play just has not hit for a while.
On that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire.
Yeah, I
He
knew that
was
was
hit
coming.
just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Throws to the wideout.
God, such good ball placement.
Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Such good ball placement. Oh, nice. Nice.
Touchdown, Wyoming. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the...
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never
Sustain your block.
Cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Caught near the sticks. It's Durr. They'll get the 1st down and spotted on the 49.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. The throw to the outside is complete.
Nice.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
The Cowboys have this offense rolling. From the shotgun, the inside give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Kruger. No, sorry, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking down the middle.
Oh, dude.
Piled up a shot, but they couldn't hook up.
Doesn't get much better than that, buddy.
Sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now force the incompletion, setting up 4th.
I thought I missed it, and I let go too soon.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The inside handoff. Breaks the tackle. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
2-minute warning.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Working on the right.
Yeah, nice grab. Durr's having a day.
Defense just can't cover this guy. We've seen it all game long, whether it's man coverage, zone coverage, double coverage. They cannot find an answer for him. He's already got over 150 yards.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run.
Only guy had to beat. Had everyone else locked up there.
Some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, man, that guy really jumped that one really well.
And they'll get him down after a solid return. On the double. He'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play.
Oh, man. Throw it.
Target, you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Again, throw it.
Hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return.
I don't like any of these plays.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in the
Stop fooling around, man. They're within 12 points.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's
I don't know how I caught that, but I'm not going to complain.
No, he got loose.
There we
He
go.
found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
It's a nice play.
At some point, that dude is going to be a stud.
You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Ouch.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Line getting set on second down. They'll give it to the back. Powers through the defender. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good freaking ball placement. Oh my Lord, what a great ball.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss.
I mean, you can't put it anywhere else. I mean, further to the sideline maybe, but what a great pass.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse.
Even that was actually a really good pass because it was only where he could have caught it.
Reading coverage and being accurate.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Durr. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they...
My terminology, I love those bounce routes. Like they're coming in for a slant, and they plant their foot, they bounce out.
The give to the tailback. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
There's a guy standing right there.
Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He's got it on the move. Touchdown.
I know he's not very highly rated, but I love Dye. His speed makes him dangerous.
The fine instrument rather than the blunt one. And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game.
I love him. I hope he develops into something being something amazing.
Stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he
For as many amazing passes he's made, that was a terrible pass.
This late in the game with this kind of lead, they're on first down, taking a shot.
He had him coming
But obviously, they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage
full
of in the
speed
back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
and completely missed him. And then he makes that pass.
grab along the sidelines, and they
Just
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to
cool.
have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
First down.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little...
Go, baby.
He's got some space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Durr.
Seriously, how good is Durr? For those of you that have followed this series or watched any of my series here with Wyoming, how good is Chris Durr?
Third down here in the fourth quarter. Surprise, surprise. Guess who they go to? That guy.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Well, they called it on them.
Okay. Get a little farther away from their own end zone. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
Dude, throw the football. He's wide open.
They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on third and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got first and goal.
After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. Trying to punch it in. And how about the work up front by that?
That's exactly what I did not want.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Wide out trying to get it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. I like
like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
This is a money play on 3rd and goal. Try to march their way in. Touchdown, Wyoming! And they take it in for 6 more points. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Pure domination all game long for this offense.
All right. Just run the ball out here.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish.
There he goes! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Line gets set, 1st down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
Nice move.
Sticks and still on his feet. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
To the ground, he's got it again. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field.
Tick, 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 tick. Come on.
You have to be able to run it.
Off from the shotgun. He got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And
Didn't mean to do that, but okay.
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game.
Man, Durr, have a game.
I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same.
The last 2 games for Zollers, he's had what, 9 touchdowns, 1 interception. Probably like 700 yards of passing.
Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Chris Durr has set the Mountain West career receiving yard record. That's awesome. Let's go check out the records. So career Mountain West, yes sir. 3780. Devontae Adams, 38 touchdowns. 283 receptions. So he's about to set the Mountain West receiving record as well. He's about 10 touchdown receptions away from breaking Devontae Adams, which, I mean, let's figure we have for sure 3 games left. Last game of the season, conference championship, either a bowl game or playoff, right? So he would need like 4 touchdowns. Oh, wow. Like 4 touchdowns a game. So that's not half. Does that mean... So they weren't part of the Mountain West when that happened. Holy smokes. Not even close to that. He outdoes that every week. Holy smokes. Not even close to that. All right. All right, San Jose State. Let's look at our conference standings here. We are in first. Nevada is in second. Look at their ratings, and they beat me. San Jose's down here. 4-3, 7-4. Ouch! Look at the minus 272 in point differential. Might be why they're 2-9. All right, well, we got to take care of our business, right? Let's look at the Heisman Watch. Vizina. Christopher Vizina. Nico, of course. He graduated. It seems like he's been in college for 9 years. Eli Holstein. Nye Carr. Austin Mack. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it seems like this guy ends up at about 9 different schools. Oh, he's at SMU. I know one of my dynasties, he transfers to, after first year, he transferred to Arizona. And then he transferred to Colorado, and he won the Heisman in both. I should take SMU sometime. Seems like they have a good quarterback down there if you can keep. All right, let's play this game. How about I log in? Off we go. Last game of the season. Last home game. How about this? Woof. Let's do it.
Welcome to the home squad from the Mountain West, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with Dave. They'll leave it with him. Forges ahead, picks up 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point.
First down.
Find a little crease for your running back.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
From the gun,
I ran
looking
into
for
him.
room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Gets the back moving. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag.
Doesn't matter since there was a holding, but I missed the guy streaking up the seam.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete.
Get that first.
Territory knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short.
Go.
Quick out. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
From the gun,
Oh, I read that wrong. That was totally on me. I need to play better. Holy smokes.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Blocking was not there.
Pickup of 3 down to the 26. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Holman.
There we go.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
There we go. Nice pass. As soon as that linebacker vacated, I was throwing.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take
The blunk.
establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
There's nobody out here.
At the 35, he's open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback,
This.
and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little
Find
bit
that
sooner.
hole.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive
Why is
play.
it there?
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Durr.
No.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense.
We need to.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop
I'm
a
gonna have
nose
to edit
threat.
this.
It's that bad.
And the Cowboys will have it 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holden.
Yeah, too soon.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Just keep slinging it.
Love it. There's nobody there.
They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job
I've
at
said it
play
many
calling,
times.
too, David. Just giving the
I love that tight end.
easy looks and reads so he could go out and
I really do. His speed and size are
Everything
insane.
looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Stopped at the 13-yard
I like that play.
line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll toss it to the outside on the left.
Get there. Yeah. Nice run.
Touchdown, Wyoming.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Durr. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Offense in a bunch
I really want to hit
formation.
B here,
Looking to throw on 1st down.
but it's going to be him.
Makes the grab. It's Durr. Crosses
I
the
love
35.
Durr.
Out of bounds there. Nice
He's
pick
going to be
up on the
missed.
play, spotted at the 32.
Yeah, for sure. One more game with him after this.
Gets
Well,
started
2 more
from the
games.
33, 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st
Oh
down.
boy.
They get to him as he throws.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's
Throws for the end zone.
Go get this.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's
Too much
see if
air.
the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh,
Not enough air. Come on, dude.
That's 3 in a row. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder
Get there.
left hash.
Nice.
Down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
and not to be the old guys in the booth.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
That was my fault. I overread that.
No doubt, but this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on it.
There, man.
Create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long
Terrible
field goals. You kick too many
Out
field
of all the
goals,
good throws that dude makes, that one was bad.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Complete to the right.
Nice
Now they'll
catch.
really try to get this drive going. Good execution on
catch.
third down as they have it first and 10 at the
Try to
31.
put it in that hole right there.
The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground.
And nowhere to go.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play.
That guy dropped faster than I recognized.
Blitz us, do I have to lead more guys into block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last. Plenty
Never
of
ran this
time
play.
left in the half here as they take over.
Kinda
but
like
they
that.
will want to be efficient here in the
Kinda
final
deep.
2 minutes.
In.
Going right to work up top. Might be looking to run. On the run.
Right on the money.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, this offense told us
Right on the money. What a great throw.
secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They're lining up on first and 10 from the 38. Looking downfield on first down. And this one drops incomplete, but I think
I
the
guess that would be the
defense
dash
does
part, huh? Good thing we were offsides because I brain farted on that.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Got him downfield.
Love that
He's
guy.
brought down, but he's got him inside the 10.
Yeah, we're going to run it here.
From the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap. It's
Evidently for a touchdown.
Beck's going for the goal line.
That works. Did not plan for that. I was going to run some time, but that works.
This offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
All right, second half.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is the start to the drive.
Sustain your block.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's incomplete.
Well, that was a bad series.
And he dropped the pass. The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be knocked down. That's the risk you take when a long field goal like that 57-yarder doesn't go. Now the offense has it around the 40. Gonna run it. It's Bishop.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
I was watching that linebacker. I did not see the corner guy.
But no more than that. And the Cowboys come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the
There's some good blocking.
breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense.
Sometimes.
In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They've got it. First and 10 at the 42.
I'm just going to keep running it here.
To the ground with the back. And he is just
Read your block.
by the giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the
Read
last play,
your block.
Second and 10. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Durr. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Seriously, like the last 3 games, Zollers been on
Things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300
just
yard
in the
line.
zone.
Pretty good.
Fires toward the end
Get it,
zone.
go get it, go get it. Yes! Nice catch.
End zone to put 6 on.
Perfect spot, too.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Let's go. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Picks up the first down.
That was nice.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10.
Boy, they loaded up the box here. Holy smokes.
The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first
Just
down.
got 4
every
yards
time.
out of that. I like that.
Back to the ground with
That
the running
linebacker, dude. I was going to
This
follow you.
junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. On the ground, it's Kruger. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit.
Nice punt.
And that is an excellent punt.
Evidently not, since they drove right down the field 92 yards.
And the Cowboy offense on its way out. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning.
You're just taking
You
this
got the
clock
football
down,
back.
man.
Now
I
put a
just
nice
want to
drive
get out of
together
this
next
game. Don't want any excess injuries.
They'll go to the ground.
Ooh.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at
Really
it.
don't need to score anymore.
Momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Yeah.
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled.
Living on a prayer.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
I spent time with a lot of coaches when you got a huge lead in the fourth quarter and they say run the football, and run the clock out, and I've seen a lot of other coaches that say, listen,
Woo!
they get paid to stop us. It's their job to try to stop us, and apparently they live in the second world as this coach.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Too much air, dude. You had him.
As he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on
Woof.
second down. Looking to throw, it's Rojas. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the right. And the third down pass is incomplete. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Oh, and the attempt is no good.
We're just getting a bunch of garbage points. It was 38-7.
This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
and they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42.
Oh, what am I doing? Just run the ball. I can run the clock out.
Here's the handoff.
Especially when I do that.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the
So that'll be it. 30-20. Wyoming will finish 10-2. Regular season champs.
Creating some indecision in my head, and look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10, easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Oh, snap. What is...
And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if they didn't get it off.
Why did I not?
It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll pick up.
That made no sense to me, but okay.
And that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make.
That was a nice play.
to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So
You know, the all yellow isn't terrible.
forward, but ultimately they
It's
were
not
the
my
better team.
favorite.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
– 52 total yards. They almost had the same amount of total yards. Well, that was a pass. Not a big-time running game today. Actually, didn't run that many plays. One sack. Single season passing touchdown record. Very nice. He's on a heater these last 3 games. We have 12 touchdowns in the 3 games. All right, first, let's go to Wyoming. And Zollers is a single season. Touchdowns. Passing is 4,090. Depending upon how far we go postseason. 4,090. Oops, I'm in the wrong place. Chris Durr now owns both of them. And unfortunately, we're not going to get to DeMonte's level. 4,090. I think he's going to pass it. He may pass that next game. He needs 300 yards. Why isn't Durr on here? He threw one last game. Bishop with 1,200 yards. Krieger with 600. I mean, that's a great 1-2. 21 touchdowns between the two of them. Durr, 81, 1,294, and 12. Love it. Scaife, 44, 701, 5. DeBlanc, 40, 676, 10 touchdowns. Dye, 42, 577, and 7. Love that. I love that. MAC Championship against UNLV, number 17. Oops. Still can't do anything there. Had very few visits. It's very concerning. And a lot of these guys are 3-stars, and I couldn't get them to visit. Four-star edge. That's big. We are not going to get that guy. Probably not him either. Possibly him. Likely him. We're in a fight here. That was loud. We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll get him. We'll get him. Him. We'll get him. Toss up there. What do we got going on? I mean, doesn't hurt to look, right? Overdo too much of this because I would like to add some transfers, but would like to find some defense, but it's not going very well. You know what? Let's do this. All right, we'll be good with that. All right, we're going to be ending this episode. We did beat UNLV this year, 48-10. Look at a reminder here. We had 575 yards of offense to 294. 75 total plays to 64. Zollers had a nice game, 362, 3 touchdowns, 68% completion. He had a triple threat here of running. LeBlanc had a nice game. Durr had 3 touchdowns. right, so that'll be the next episode. It'll be the conference championship. And then whatever happens postseason, if we are, right now we are not showing to be in the playoff. And we may not. Maybe a long shot. So yeah, that'll be the next episode, whatever happens there. Once again, I'm 90 Gamer. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave me a comment. Yeah. Have a great weekend. I see Notre Dame is already up 7-3 on Arkansas. I think Wisconsin has a bye week, which lately for Wisconsin is a win all by itself. My alma mater, Winona State, plays later today. My son has a football game tonight under the lights. He's going to tear it up. I just got a weird look. I didn't mean your butt. Oh, yeah. All right. You guys have a great day. Treat each other as you want to be treated. Peace!